At Pacific Sky Games, every wargame begins with a spark, an idea rooted in history, imagination, or strategic innovation. Our goal is to create immersive, balanced, and accessible experiences for players of all levels. But what does it actually take to design a wargame from scratch? In this behind-the-scenes look, we'll walk you through our creative journey from initial concept to prototype testing, giving you insight into the passion, precision, and play that goes into every one of our titles. 1. Inspiration and research, the spark of an idea. Every game starts with a concept. It might be inspired by a historical conflict, a unique tactical challenge, or a what-if scenario. We begin with extensive research, reading primary sources, exploring battle maps, and studying period tactics. This helps us ground our ideas in authentic context and ensures our games have both educational and strategic depth. 2. Defining the core mechanics. With our concept in place, we define the core mechanics. What type of game will it be? Skirmish, grand tactical, or somewhere in between? We determine how movement, combat, morale, and terrain will function. This stage is all about aligning the mechanics with the narrative and scale of the game. We strive to keep things intuitive while allowing for tactical complexity. 3. Building the first prototype. Once the mechanics are defined, we build a rough prototype. This often includes hand-drawn unit counters, simple terrain cutouts, and a printed rulebook draft. Our focus here is functionality, not aesthetics. We use these components to start internal playtesting and iterate rapidly, making changes based on what works and what doesn't. 4. Internal playtesting and iteration. Playtesting is where the magic happens. Our internal team runs dozens of test games to refine rules, balance units, and improve gameplay flow. We ask tough questions. Is this fun? Is this fair? Is this fast? Every session leads to notes, changes, and sometimes major overhauls. Our guiding principle is clarity and consistency. Rules must be easy to understand but difficult to master. 5. Artistic direction and theme integration. With solid mechanics in place, we shift focus to visual and thematic integration. Maps, miniatures, and artwork are developed to match the tone and era of the game. We collaborate with artists and sculptors to ensure every visual element reinforces immersion. A well-designed map or a finely detailed miniature isn't just decoration, it deepens the player's emotional connection. 6. Community feedback and external testing. We open prototypes to trusted community members and external testers. Their feedback is crucial. They spot issues we may have missed and offer fresh perspectives. By watching how new players interpret rules and engage with gameplay, we ensure our final product is accessible and enjoyable to a wider audience. 7. Production and publishing. After several rounds of revisions, we finalize components and rules for production. This includes rulebook editing, graphic design, miniature molding, and packaging. We carefully select manufacturers to ensure quality and consistency. Our games are designed for longevity, both in physical durability and replay value. 8. Post-launch. Support and evolution. Game design doesn't stop at launch. We actively engage with our players post-release, releasing FAQs, expansions, and updates based on player feedback. This ongoing dialogue helps our games grow and evolve over time. Designing a wargame is both art and science. At Pacific Sky Games, we pour our hearts into crafting rich, historically inspired games that players return to time and again. Whether you're a veteran commander or a new recruit, we invite you to experience the journey from idea to table with us. Explore our latest titles and design updates at pacificskigames.com and join the conversation on our blog and social channels.